friends, welcome, 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 and thank you so much for tuning in today. It is now 10:14 a.m. here on the East Coast, so good morning. I hope you guys are having an amazing Tuesday morning so far. I hope everyone had a good Labor Day weekend. It's been a long weekend, so I'm excited to be back here with you guys on live. If this is your first time here on my channel, my name is Pursia, and this is my channel, Practically Pursia, where I talk about all things home, from your home appliances to your home gym, bedroom, all things home. And then sometimes I talk about beauty, skincare, and fashion. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure to hit the follow button. I also always do a lot of DIY stuff. So if that's something you're into, let us connect here on live. Also, if this is your first time on Amazon Live, this is a live interactive platform where we can shop together in real time. There's a carousel down below where I highlight products that I'm talking about, as well as a chatting feature which you can toggle back and forth on. So say hello, hit the follow button, hang out for a while. We have a great stream in store. So we're going to talk about a bunch of really awesome products. I do want to start by giving a big shout out to Hey Honey for sponsoring this stream. Hey Honey is basically a skincare company that specializes in simple skincare for the women on the go. Men and women actually can use their products. I'm actually going to be showing you guys a couple of them today. I actually added a bunch of them into the carousel. So the first one that I do want to talk about is my go-to in the morning. And I know sometimes, I don't know about other people, but for me, when I'm getting ready, I kind of want a quick, simple process. And I want instant gratification. And one thing that I've noticed about the Hey Honey products and what I really love about them is that I'm able to notice instantly the difference, right? So with the Good Morning Serum, it's like a silk texture sort of. And it's really, really smooth. I don't want to waste too much of it. Hopefully you guys can see. So it works as a primer as well as a moisturizer. It's called the Good Morning because it's basically your morning skincare, right? So it does have a counterpart called Good Night. So you can get these in a bundle as well and just do good morning, good night. And you're good to go. Like you have your morning and evening skincare if that's all you choose to do. They also have a really amazing toner, which I use religiously. I love, love, love so much. It's very soothing to my skin. It's very cleansing. It takes off like after you wash your face. You want to go in with the cleanser, with the toner, and really just get all the excess dirt out of your skin. So that's the Tone It Up. And then they also have this Take Away the Drama mask, which was the first thing I ever tried from Hey Honey. And this is what really got me, just got them on my radar. And I was like, oh my God, I really have to check out all of their other products because this actually literally changed my life. I use these right before I have a big event or if my skin's feeling really crazy and gross. This is a way to just take away all of the residue, all of the like everything that just feels gross on your skin. If you've been maybe haven't exfoliated in a while or something, you basically moisturize, put this on, and you peel it off. And it does a really amazing job of taking away everything, all the impurities, hence the name Take Away the Drama. And then you also have the Trick and Treat Serum. The Trick and Treat Correcting Cream, which I will also show you guys a demonstration of basically how I layer this on and how I use this. You can use this as just a CC cream with one layer, or you can actually layer it on for full coverage. So this is what it looks like. I have the tan color, but you can look at your complexion. It also adjusts itself to your skin tone. So when you put it on, it'll actually start blending in with your skin. Absolutely love it. Highly recommend. I do want to stop at this moment and give a big shout out to Johnny Johnson, who just started following. Thank you so much for the follow, Johnny. Welcome to the show. And guys, if you're just tuning in, do like Johnny and hit that follow button. I would love for you guys to be part of this community. I'm always doing demos, giveaways, unboxings, DIYs, and so much more. And I would love for you guys to be part of that. All right, so we're going to talk about some home products next. If you guys are looking for a vacuum or something like that, then you are looking in the right place. the Roomba S9 is the first one I'm going to talk about with you guys. And then we're going to go ahead and talk about a bunch of other vacuums. But my favorite one to talk about, especially right now, as there's a 20% off discount, I feel like this is one that I should definitely share with you guys. I typically share the Roomba with you guys because I love it. But when I see like a 20% off discount, I'm like, yes, girl. You need to hear about this. Melissa Castorina just started following. Hi, Melissa. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. And guys, if you're new here, do like Melissa and Johnny and hit that follow button. If you're wondering how to do that, all you have to do is either touch the screen or run your cursor over the screen. Follow button is going to pop up at the top. I'll get a notification and I'll be able to give you a personal shout out. Victoria Diaz is here. Hello, Victoria. How are you doing this morning? Welcome. I hope you had a good holiday weekend. Victoria says, did you have a good weekend? I had a great weekend. Actually, I want to tell you guys a fun story time. So today was the first day of school for my 4-year-olds. And basically, it's her first time being away for the day, except for like a couple of like full day camps she did during the summer, which those were actually her first time ever. But today was different, and I thought I was really excited because when she was going to camp, I was like, oh, this is nice. I get to like concentrate and do all the things I have to do. But today I broke down crying when I dropped her at school. She was so excited, and she was like, oh my God, Mom. She woke me up. Like, her alarm was set, my alarm was set. And she got up and she's like, Mom, it's time to go to school. And I was like, okay, cool. I got her dressed. We did like, you know, her first day of school photos. And yeah, when I went to drop her off, it was just like waterfalls. And I was like, oh my God, I did not realize I would feel that way. But I'm still really excited. I'm just kind of like adjusting to like being a mom who has a school kid. It's like so different, right? Victoria says, I worked. I did have my mom's birthday party yesterday. Oh, happy birthday to your mama, Victoria. You guys have close birthdays, I see. So anyways, let's talk about the Roomba. If you guys are curious about the Roomba, this is actually my Roomba here. I actually love it, love it, love it. It's a game changer when it comes to cleaning. So I have a few different vacuums, which I'll talk to you guys about. But my Roomba is actually my go-to for obvious reasons. Like, I don't want to clean, right? I want a robot to do my cleaning. So I'm going to tell you guys a couple features about it. First, I want to show you guys what it looks like. In general, it basically has a little base. So basically with the Roomba S9, you have your automatic dirt disposal, your automatic charging. For your automatic dirt disposal, your robot will actually empty itself into the base where that vacuum bag that you see is. And for up to 60 days, you don't have to touch that. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to do anything. You just sit there and let it do its thing, right? When it comes to automatic charging, this is another feature that I absolutely love about the Roomba is the fact that if it runs out of charge at any point, it will then go back to its base, charge itself, and resume working. Sorry, my business partner just tried to call me. So it will resume working. That's one thing I really like because a lot of times with us, we don't use our Roomba like while we're sitting in the living room. We're not usually running it in that way, even though you could. But we usually are like, okay, we're leaving the house, let's run the Roomba. Or we're going to bed, let's close the bedroom door and run the Roomba. And it just works all night. Depending on how much square footage you have, obviously it might need to charge itself. But what it does is it doesn't die. It just goes back to its base. It charges itself and then it resumes wherever it was, which means you don't have to micromanage, especially like it's one thing if you're just sleeping. But it's another thing if you're like completely out of town, right? You're not going to be able to come and be like, oh, Roomba, you stopped right here. Let me go put you back. Like, you're not going to have to do that. Other things that you might really love about the Roomba, which I love, is the way that it's basically Wi-Fi connected. So you can sit there and use the app on your phone and be like, Roomba, clean, right? Or you can use voice control. And the other thing that it does, so the first time you get your Roomba, I actually told one of my friends to buy it because she had this robot vacuum and she was like, this is not it. And I was like, girl, I love my robot vacuum. So I convinced her to buy the Roomba. The first time it was running, she was like, what is happening? She thought like it was a joke. She was like, why is it moving like that? But the first time you actually use it, it's going to map your house. So it's not going to be like working how it usually does, which is pretty funny because when you first get it, you're gonna like, what is happening? But what it's gonna do is it's gonna map the room so it knows like, okay, there's furniture here or there's something here I'm gonna bump into. So it just knows where it is and it'll remember that. So you can actually say, okay, this is my dining room, this is my living room, this is my bedroom, and it'll know that. So you could be like, hey, I'm gonna go, I need you to go clean my bedroom, and it'll do that. Or maybe you'd be like, okay, on Mondays you clean the bedroom and the kitchen. On Tuesdays you clean the living room. So you can do all of these really cool things with your Roomba, which is why I absolutely love it. I think it's absolutely amazing. And it's a game changer. And we'll talk about the bundle deal as well in a second. But first, I want to give a big welcome to Sheila B. Good morning, Sheila B. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in, Sheila. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing amazing. So there is a bundle deal today on the... Actually, it's not like a discounted deal, but you can get... I shouldn't call it a deal because it's full price. Just being honest. So you could either get like the Roomba by itself, or you could get like the Brava, or you could get them together. The Brava is basically the mop counterpart of the Roomba. And I just wanted to show it to you guys as well. I know that you do have that option to get them. So this is the Brava. You could get it in white or black. The white one's really cute. The Brava is a little bit smaller, but it's basically the mop counterpart of the Roomba, which means the Roomba can communicate via Wi-Fi with your Brava using... basically using Wi-Fi. And then it will basically say, okay, I'm done vacuuming, you can go mop. And the Brava actually has sensors that allow it to avoid like rugs and things like that, which is really important because you don't want it mopping your rugs, right? It also has that hole in the front where the solution is sprayed out. Obviously it has wheels on the bottom to mobilize it. And it's pretty much like, it's got disposable pads. It's pretty much like a Roomba or, a Roomba vacuum, except it's the mop version, right? So with these two, you don't have to do anything. You can just go about your life and your robots are going to do all of your cleaning, which is pretty amazing if you ask me, right? If you guys are just tuning in, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Pursia. If you have any questions, any comments, feel free to let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer those. If this is your first time on my channel, I'm so happy that you're here. Say hello, hit the follow button. Sheila B says, thanks, hope you are too. I'm doing amazing. I'm excited to be here with you guys. I'm also excited to have a lot more time in general. It's been kind of a crazy month. The end of August and just a few days in September have been insane. So I'm really glad that now I'm going to have a lot more time to, hang out with you guys more and do some of the things we love to do, like DIY, etc. So Lori B is here. Lori B says, hi Persia, how are you? I'm doing amazing, sweetie. Thank you so much for asking. How are you? Lori, I was telling everyone that the little one started school today for the first day. So if you guys look on my social media, you will see I'm one of those annoying people that film themselves crying. I always say, why do people film themselves crying? That's so weird. But I actually did that today because I think I just felt like really heartbroken. Not heartbroken, but like nervous that my daughter was starting school. And so I went to my social media family to get some comfort because I know that some of the new moms or moms that sent their kids to school for the first time could relate and I could get some support. And I'm not usually the kind of person who needs that kind of support, but I needed it today. And Sheila says, I was going to ask if you cried. So the funny thing is, you guys, my other friends were like, oh, it's so emotional, I'm freaking out. And I was like, I'm excited. It's going to be great. Like, I did not think in the slightest that I would even be slightly emotional. I thought I would be overjoyed. And once I walked her through those doors, my heart, I just was crying uncontrollably. My husband was laughing. He thought it was the cutest, funniest thing, but I was like, no, like it's really not funny. So yeah, that was this morning's shenanigans. So Lori B says she's going to do amazing. Thank you, Lori B. Thank you so much. I think she will. So the good part is that she didn't make it hard for me because she was like, bye mom, ha ha ha. And she saw some like familiar faces. So she was really excited about that. So she's good. We're good. We're okay now. That was a couple hours ago. I'm definitely feeling better. Sheila says, isn't that terrible when you just lose it? I do it all the time and I'm from a German cold family. I know, right? I thought I was hardened too. So let's talk about this really good deal. So you guys, whenever there's a big discount going on, I get super excited. One of the deals that I'm really excited about, which by the way, guys, we'll probably do a giveaway today. So be patient with me. I'll try to get through everything. I do have an appointment in a little bit, not in a little bit, but in a while. I'm going to the dermatologist just cause I want to go check out my skin and see what they're talking about. See if they have any cool treatments for me. By the way, I was going to ask you guys if you know. I was like, did I go to the right person? Is a dermatologist the same thing as an esthetician? I don't know. But anyways, I was like, it has to be like a higher level of esthetician, right? So Sheila, Lori says, and you're both going to love the journey. You'll see. Oh, thank you, Lori. Thank you. That's what I needed to hear. Thank you so much for the words of encouragement. You guys don't realize I needed that. Thank you. So keep the conversation coming, you guys, and I'm going to show you my hot tub. I know you guys, some of you guys have heard me talk about this hot tub over and over again. Now, I do think that this is the perfect time to get your hot tub because of the fact that I would say this is the ideal weather because throughout the summer, we did use our hot tub quite a lot, but we would use it at nighttime. Mainly because our, where we have our hot tub is actually under a tree, but it's also not shaded really. So during the day it was like really hot and we didn't want to be sitting under the burning sun, even though that would have been fine, especially if the hot tub was cold, but we usually have the hot tub warm. So we were using it at night, but right now is a good time because it's cooling down just a little bit. And the contrast between the cold and the warmth is what I feel like the appeal of the hot tub is in Farsi. Farsi is Persian, you guys, by the way. They say jazab. It's like, oh, it just feels good when you just get in there. It just feels good on your body. It's relaxing. You have the massage. So let's talk about the features of the hot tub. So first of all, I want to show you guys how it comes in a box to your doorstep. It always amazes me, or it never ceases to amaze me, how things just arrive at your house from Amazon in a box. Like a whole hot tub, like a whole actual hot tub arrived into my doorstep. Doorfront. Okay, so this is how it arrives. Lightweight. I actually carried it downstairs myself, which was also pretty shocking, right? Because normally your girl is not trying to carry anything. If I see a big box like that, I'm not even trying to carry it. But I just wanted to see how heavy it was. The only thing that actually weighs anything in it is the pump, right? So it's an inflatable hot tub. It doesn't weigh much. And then I'll tell you guys a little bit about how to set it up, what to expect, because I didn't know what to expect, to be honest. And so I feel like this is one that once you get it, you start to realize, oh, this is cool. My husband was very hesitant. He was like, what are you doing? And now he's like, oh, I love that thing. Like he's always like, let's go to the hot tub. So Cookbook Diva says, I practically can't live without my hot tub, except on scorching hot days. We use ours every night in fall, winter, and spring. Yay! Hello, Cookbook Divas. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Cookbook Divas, tell me something. Is yours an inflatable one, or do you have like the real ones? Not that the inflatable ones aren't real, but you know what I mean. And welcome, Cookbook Divas. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. Cookbook Diva is another content creator here on Amazon, as you can see, with the check mark. So, of course, feel free to drop your link as usual. Jennifer says, good morning, Persia. How was your Labor Day weekend? It was amazing. Thank you for asking, you guys. I got to chill out a little bit. I was spending I know I'm being dramatic, but the last days of like having little mama at home, I was really soaking up every moment. We were just hanging out. It was a really chill weekend. I think we went out for dinner yesterday. And then I don't know what we did the day before, but we were chilling. We were hanging out. It was good. How was yours, by the way? And my cricket sister, Evans, is right here. Hello, Evans. Welcome, darling. How are you feeling today? I hope you're doing amazing. Thank you guys all so much for being here today. I really appreciate you guys being here. And we are going to do a giveaway, so stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. But first, let me show you guys the actual photos of videos of the hot tub. I like to say in action because, it's in action. You can see what it looks like, because you'll never know what it looks like just by looking at like pictures, I would say. I was shocked because I was like, once we actually turned it on, we were like, oh my God, it's a hot tub. Like it actually like set in that like this is a real thing. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like by phone sharing with you. And then we're going to keep this unlocked so you guys can see. That's not it. So this is it. So it has like crystal clear water, and then it's like blowing those jet bubbles, which is a very, very important part because it does feel really good and massaging and relaxing. And then you also have your pump, which we're going to get into, but the pump basically powers your hot tub. So it will it will inflate it first and foremost. It's going to inflate your hot tub and the cover of the hot tub, which it does come with a cover, which is really clutch. We always put the cover on after. So the pump will circulate the water. It will heat up the water. It will inflate the hot tub and the cover of the hot tub, and it will also circulate the water. So the pump is basically the one-stop shop. It does everything that you need for your hot tub to function. Now, in general, you don't need anything other than like obviously some chemicals to make sure that the pH is right. So for us, right before we get in, or a day before we get in, we will always put like chemicals in it. Or before you get in, you at least want to check the pH to make sure that it is right, because you don't want to get into like, that's something important to keep in mind. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything, but I feel like I've covered most of the details on that. Victoria says, Hunter says beach. Beach. Yeah, so Victoria says, oh my God, just getting pics of my 3-year-old grandbaby getting on the bus for school. LOL, they let her take her blanket. She's growing up so fast. Aw, that is so cute. Yeah, my daughter hasn't started getting on the bus. I don't even know. I haven't even looked into that. Maybe I should. That is so sweet, though. Good for you. Congratulations. That's a big milestone. Evan says, you're going to miss that hot tub when it's all covered in snow. Are you ready? So, yeah, no, I'm not ready. And I feel like I'm not even thinking about that. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I feel like I have a few months left. So I have September, October, and like a maybe November. And then after that, yeah, you're right. There's no more hot tub vibes for me. But I'm definitely not looking forward to, just in general, I'm just not looking forward to not being able to go to the beach. But one thing I was doing yesterday, I was kind of taking, I wasn't taking all the summer clothes because we still have some hot days, but I was kind of like transitioning my closet from summer over to fall. And even though I'm like not looking forward to the cold weather, a part of me was like, oh, cute outfits. Like I was trying to psych myself up for fall, and I'm like, this is what I'm gonna wear. And I was trying on like, cute fall outfits just so I could feel better about the end of summer, right? Cookbook says, Cookbook Diva says, and shower before you get in and after you get out. It uses up a lot of towels, but it's worth it to prevent gross hot tub stuff. Yeah, definitely shower before and after, and just make sure you're checking those pH levels. I think that's very important. I think when you hear about like hot tub stuff, like, yeah, some people will say, I don't get in hot tubs because of that. So I totally get it, but you definitely want to make sure, as long as your pH levels are fine, you're good. And James says, hi, good morning. Good morning, James. Thank you so much for tuning in today. How are you doing? I hope you're doing amazing. And welcome. So guys, if you're new here, make sure to hit the follow button. It's going to be, if you touch the screen or hover over the screen, it's going to be at the top, or it's going to be on the bottom, depending on where you're watching from. I would really appreciate the follow. I'll be able to give you a personal shout out as well. And we're also going to be doing giveaways and things of that nature. So make sure you guys are, following and sticking around to participate in that. So Evan says, nice hot beach is a plane ride away, so it's not so bad. We can run from the snow. Absolutely. I'm actually going to be spending a couple of months at our place in Arizona because, I don't know, we just like to get away for a couple months because Arizona is like probably the least cold place. It's not like Miami or Hawaii. So winters there are like super chill. So we're going to be there for like a couple months. And I'm looking forward to that. I know it's like a cop-out to like run away, but I'm definitely running away from here. So Jennifer says 3-year-old on a school bus. Is it a private school? Yeah, I was wondering about that too, because I was like I haven't considered putting my daughter on it, but I'm like, oh. I didn't know you could do that. So the next item that we're going to talk about, guys, I'm going to do a little bun because I feel like my braids are so heavy, you guys. I don't know what I was thinking, getting like 85 feet long braids, but yeah, that's better. So, the Bissell Pro Heat is going to be the next item here, guys. This is a carpet cleaner. It's a really nice carpet cleaner. It's mid-size, which means it's not going to be like your heavy duty, like commercial, like if you have a mall or, you know, supermarket or something, or I don't know what kind of commercial space would have a rug, but this is for your home. I have a like 5,000 square feet, and this is perfect for me. It's 18 pounds in weight. It has 3 operational modes. So I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. Oh my goodness. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. I'm trying to find the video for the Pro Heat. Bear with me, guys, 1 second. Sometimes I can't talk and like do things. So this is the Bissell Pro Heat. This has 3 operational modes. You have your Max Clean, your Express Clean, and then you have your Clean Shot, which is basically a spot cleaning feature. So this has adjustable height. It has a dual tank system. It has big wheels on the bottom for mobility, and it also has that really intense coarse brush roll that's going to be really good at, you know, pulling and scrubbing away at the dirt. The thing about these carpet cleaners is that they do have suction as well. So you're doing the scrubbing action and the suction. So it's just pulling out dirt. Now, one of the things is like a lot of people have pets and they have pet messes. I just need to pause here for a second and give a big thank you to Ron Butler for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. So they're pulling dirt out. Like a lot of people have pets, right? So they're like, okay, I have a pet mess. So they do have like this sample bottle of the pet urine eliminator, oxy urine eliminator. So if you are a pet owner, then you would be delighted to know that. But I don't have pets. So for me, I'm just doing like regular spring cleaning or just getting rid of debris that builds up over time. And that's just something obviously that is, you know, important. And I think a lot of us don't think about that. We're like only thinking about carpet cleaning when something happens, but we don't really think about like how much residue actually builds up over time. So this one actually has 24,277 reviews. And it's pretty amazing. Like I said, it does a really good job. And I'm just trying to think of what else I can tell you. So the Clean Shot feature is basically like a spot cleaner. So this was the newest feature that was added to the Pro Heat. So with for example, with the Max Clean, that's going to be like your full-on spring cleaning. Your Express Clean is going to be your 30-minute refresher. By the way, it uses Heat Force technology to dry your carpets very quickly. And then you also have your Clean Shot, which is the latest feature, and that's your spot cleaner. So if you finish cleaning and you still have problem areas, you can go in and saturate that area with the carpet cleaner to then kind of like give it some special attention. So, oh, I see. Pre-K. Yeah, so mine's in Montessori. So the next one is going to be the Bissell Power Fresh. So the Power Fresh is, so this particular one is the vac and steam mop. So it basically will vacuum and mop at the same time, which is pretty awesome. And I really love it. So it has the microfiber mop pads. Let me just pull it up for you guys. Oops. So this is the vac and steam mop from Bissell. And it has the reusable microfiber mop pads. It comes with 2 of those. And then it also is recommended that you use the demineralized water from Bissell to prolong the life of your steam mop. This is a corded electric power source. And it basically has different levels of steam. So you could say I want a lot of steam or I just want a little bit of steam, and you can use like the different settings to set that. The cool thing about steam mopping is that it really breaks down the particles so that they can easily be wiped off. So if there's like stubborn residue that's dried up. A lot of times for me, that's like makeup residue or like food in the kitchen that dries up and you can barely get it off. The thing about heat is that it will break down those particles and make it easier to just wipe it off. This particular one I really like as a steam mop because I don't have to grab a vacuum cleaner. I can just plug this in, vacuum with it, and then go straight into mopping, which makes it so much easier and quicker, right? It's just very convenient. So let me know if you guys have any questions. There is a price drop on this at this moment. I don't know how long this is going to go on, but it is 14% off right now, which makes it $159. Usually it's $185, and usually it doesn't have any discounts, if I'm being honest. And I've been streaming on Amazon Live for like 2 years now. So I know when something is a huge price drop and when it's not a price drop, or like some things are always on sale. This is not one of those. This actually is usually $185. So that little price drop there is super cute. I think that's like what, $25, $26. So that's pretty cool. Let me know if you guys have any questions about it. If you guys are just tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in. Siren, welcome. Siren says, hi, Persia. Hi, doll. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, if you guys are new here, my name is Pursia. This is Practically Pursia. Make sure to hit the follow button. All you have to do is either touch the screen or hover over the screen. Follow button's going to pop up. I'll get a notification and I'll be able to give you a personal shout out. Feel free to ask any questions you may have. Everything on the carousel I own, I love, I have, and I love sharing with you guys. And speaking of things that I love sharing with you guys, I haven't been on the Nordic track today, but I will be going like after. I have a meeting at 1. After that, your girl has to get back on the treadmill. Oh, one thing about the Nordic track, you guys, it has really changed my perspective on running. I was never a runner. I was always that girl that was in the gym, like doing squats, doing like, you know, sit-ups, core, weightlifting, anything but cardio. I just was into. And then when we got the Nordic track, my husband really wanted the Nordic track. And I was like, sure, I'm going to start getting on it. So first of all, you use the iFit program, which is basically like your virtual fitness program that you can use, is compatible with the Nordic track. And I'll show you guys that, a little bit of that in a second. But first, I just want to let you know, like, just basically what the Nordic track represents. So it's basically like a treadmill. It's a very, very good treadmill, but I think the appeal for me is the idea that it does have the iFit program. With the iFit program, you're able to access, you know, really awesome locations. Like, you can do a workout in the Maldives, in French Polynesia, Bahamas, New Zealand, Ohio, like Colorado, like anywhere, Big Bear, like anywhere you can think of that's like somewhere you want to go check out, you can do with the Nordic track. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like first off. And then I'm going to look through my phone to show you guys some of the actual live workouts that you'll see. So this is the Nordic track. I have the 30-inch. They actually just released the new Nordic track as well. Just a little sidebar FYI there. So basically the new one of the 2022 one, it can actually flip around. So then you can see like, so then you can actually see when you're doing like some sort of, you know, maybe you're doing aerobic exercises or you're doing like, you know, Pilates or yoga or something, and you're not on the treadmill, you can flip it around. Mine, you can't flip around because that was the 2021 model, but the 2022 model, you're able to do that. It does have incline and decline. So if you're doing a hike, it will automatically incline. You can adjust your workout. So say, for example, the other day, I only had 20 minutes to work out and I couldn't find, like sometimes you'll find 30-minute workouts. Me personally, I like to finish the workout. So I picked the 20-minute one and it was like some sort of power walk, but I just increased the intensity for me. So I was going faster. And so for me, I broke a sweat and it was like intense, but it wasn't intended to be intense. I just wanted that particular scenery and that particular time frame. You can pick a workout and be like, oh, this is too advanced for me. Let me slow it down. But maybe you're like, oh, they're working out in Australia. I want to go to Australia virtually. And then you can like turn down the intensity if it's too intense for you. Or if it's not intense enough, you could turn it up. So I'm going to look into my phone and show you guys like some of the workouts, because I was filming some workouts like just a little bit for my stories and stuff like that. So I wanted to share that with you guys just so you get an idea of what it's like from the POV of the user while using the Nordic track. Let me actually look through videos. Sorry, I need to move these over to my like Amazon products, because I have so many videos to show you guys all the time and like pictures and stuff. We have 8,000 videos in here. How crazy is that, right? It's like, I don't know how I do it. I think what happens is my my phone automatically saves like every single like Instagram story or anything like that. So that's how that usually works. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of my little Nordic track workouts and what that looks like. So this one was in a, like, I think it was in Colorado or something. So they had like desert and like sand. Sorry, guys. So that's what that looks like. So it's basically like she was in a cold area and she was like doing like a hike. So this was high intensity. It was definitely high incline. You could see like how cool that is in terms of just you know, where like what you're experiencing. I'm walking behind her, it feels like. And I don't know, it just feels very real, and it also is very motivating to know that every single time I get on my treadmill, I'm going to be doing something fun. I'm going to be learning things. Another thing that they do is that they will talk about like sort of like anecdotes to be like, oh, look at this one. For example, this was in a waterfall. We did a little hike to this waterfall. I honestly can't remember where this was. I want to say it was in Costa Rica or something like that. I honestly could not remember, but it was so cute. I think he was in, gosh, I can't believe I can't remember. But the point is, it's very awesome. I really love it. I'm going to show you guys one last one. This is John Peel. He has quickly become one of my favorites when it comes to, you know, trainers. He's just really motivating. He was doing one with Michael Phelps, believe it or not. One of the other ones that I did was with this really awesome woman. She's basically an Olympic gold medalist and basically a champion athlete. She's also on like Real Housewives, and I was doing her training and it was pretty amazing. So there's so many different options of so many different trainers, locations, and things like that. Let's see here. So Siren says it's going, about to go on a family vacation, and I loathe wrapping my head around packing. Packing is so fun. Do you have the packing cubes from Amazon? Because they really make a huge difference. It actually makes packing so much more fun. But I get it. Packing is annoying. But you know what I really hate packing? I don't mind packing for the trip. What I don't like is if I'm at a hotel, it's my last day, and I want to like have fun, but then I'm like, oh, I have to pack for going back home. That's the part I don't like. But where are you going? How fun, how fun. So the next item on the carousel is the Bissell Crosswave, you guys. So this is basically a cross-functional mop, vacuum, everything in between, sort of. So it's going to help you vacuum. It's going to help you mop. It's going to help you vacuum up wet messes, dry messes, and everything in between, right? And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what that looks like. So here you could see the carpet. It's like basically doing carpet cleaning. You can see the streaks. It's using the multi-surface solution from Bissell to do that. Here you could see there's some juice on the floor, and it's one pass over, and it's going to vacuum that water or juice or whatever you spilled. And then on top of that, it'll spray out the solution so that your floors can be left like disinfected and not sticky or anything like that. So typically with a mess like that, you already know, like traditional way of cleaning it, you would be spending a lot more time. But with this, it just makes it so much easier, honestly, to do the same things that you would normally be doing. But it would be harder, right? So you'd have to put paper towels, then you would have to like grab, I don't know what you would have to do, but it's a lot. So with this, you're able to do it quicker, easier, more effective. I love it. So this is basically the multi-surface. Why won't it? Okay. So this is the multi-surface brush roll. You can see it's like microfiber, and then it has these like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it has like brush bristles, sort of like what you see in most carpet cleaners. So essentially what that means is with this, it's going to clean your carpets, and with this mop part, it's going to mop your floors. Hence the multi-surface brush roll. And then, like I said, it uses the multi-surface solution. Siren says, Great Wolf Lodge for a few days. It's the packing for the kids that is stressful. Really? That's so funny. I don't know why, but I always find like packing for my daughter is easier. But I think it's because like her outfits are like so easy to match. It's like a t-shirt and shorts, and they're usually pink or like blue, or they just have like pink and blue, and you could just match everything. Myself, though, I have to be like, am I wearing beige today? Am I wearing black? Am I wearing pink? Like, what am I wearing? Which day am I wearing what? Maybe I'm just like really self-absorbed. But is Great Wolf Lodge those ones that have the like water parks inside the hotel? Is that the right one that I'm thinking of? So anyways, guys, the Bissell, by the way, keep the conversation coming. The Bissell, oh, Earl and Stephen Jeffries just started following. Is it Stephen or Steven? Thank you guys so much for the follow. I really do appreciate that so much. And guys, if you haven't already, do like Earl, do like Stefan, and hit the follow button. So the cross save is actually 11% off. Normally it's $257. This is another one that's discounted right now at $228.99. Alley Cat, hello, hello. How's it going, Alley Cat? Alley Cat says, your hair today is slayed. And yes, water park inside the resort. Thank you. You guys, this hair is actually retired. Like, I'm taking it down in a couple of days. I was supposed to take it down tomorrow, but I couldn't get my hairstylist till next week. So I'm just going to have to do my own hair until next week. Long story short, thank you. Siren says, sorry, kids were being loud. I think you, wait. Victoria says, sorry, guys. I'm trying to read the messages. So Victoria says, okay, I'm going to sleep. Good night, Persia. Good night, good morning. Have a good rest, Victoria. Thank you for stopping by. Siren says, sorry, kids were being loud. I think you asked if it's the place with the water park in the hotel, and the answer is yes, if that's what you said. Yes, that's what I asked, and thank you so much for letting me know. Maybe that'll be our next vacation. They usually have these in like every area, right? It's like a chain or a franchise, right? How fun. Good for you. We all need that vacation time and bonding time with the family. So I'm really happy for you. And yeah, good luck packing. Yes, I think it is our Alley Cat. It has to be our Alley Cat. Who else could it be? It's not the same Alley Cat. Stop. Hi, new Alley Cat. Also, yeah, because I thought Alley Cat saw my hair already. Oh my God, you guys, I don't even know. Let us know, Alley Cat, if you're our Alley Cat or another Alley Cat. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, welcome, Alley Cat, too. So happy to have you here. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. Okay. Oh, thank you. Alley Cat says, well, it looks fresh. That actually makes me feel better because I was like, wait, is it getting too, like, it was really, really, really nice when I first got it. All right, so the next item here, guys, and keep the conversation coming, but the next item is going to be the Honeywell air purifier. We actually have, this is the one I have in my office right now, but I also bought a second one of these like a few weeks ago because we love it so much. So this is for a 465 square foot space. So like a big room, like a big master bedroom, maybe a small living room, a big office. Like my office is pretty big. So it uses the pre-filter as well as the full filter. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, so this is for a 465 square foot space. All right, so this is for a 465 square foot space. So, you know, like I said, different size rooms. You do have the option of getting the Honeywell HPA 200 and 100. Those will have 2 filters and 1 filters respectively. This one has 3. And then it has like 3 operational modes. So you can use it in allergen clean, germ clean. You can use it in general clean. And then I personally put it in turbo a lot because turbo is basically like how I circle out the air in my office, because a lot of times, like, my office only has vents and a door, but I don't have a bunch of windows, so it could get stuffy in here if I don't have an air purifier. Jennifer, I love that you're like, hey, stop it. You're hilarious. All right, so we're going to talk about some more air purifiers, but first, you guys might have noticed the AeroGarden hydroponic garden. You guys, this is such a cool little, I don't know what to call it, a gadget or like whatever it is, like an appliance. We just recently cut off some of this parsley and we were using it. We used some of the dill. So you can basically have like up to 6 pods in here. So when you first get your AeroGarden, I don't know why I'm always tempted to say AeroGarten, like with a German accent. I love accents. So your AeroGarten, and it basically comes with 6 pods. So mine came with the herb pods, and so with the herb pods, you're getting parsley, mint, dill, basil, 2 types of basil, and one other. I'm trying to think of the other herb, but I can't remember. It was parsley, mint, dill, basil, and something else. If I remember, I'll tell you guys. So you can actually get other pods too. Like you can get the heirloom tomato pods if you have the patience to wait for the pods to grow. But the idea behind the AeroGarden is the fact that it will basically be able to, you can use it in warm weather, cold weather, whatever the weather is outside. It doesn't matter because you're simulating sunshine with LED lights. And so for people who like to grow stuff, but they can't do it in the winter, this is perfect. So essentially it's really easy. Let me show you guys a video. So it's really easy to operate it, because if you're someone who has a hard time with growing stuff because maybe you don't remember to add water, maybe you don't remember to add food, this is perfect because it will blink when you need to add water and it will blink when you need to add food. You only need 2 capfuls of the Miracle Grow liquid plant food, which I'll show you guys in a second. And yeah, so it's that simple. You don't really have to do anything crazy. So this is what it looks like, the liquid plant food from Miracle Grow, which if you're familiar with Miracle Grow, it's basically a fertilizer brand, and like the plants grow really quickly using Miracle Grow. So that's one thing I've noticed, is that it actually is really effective. So yeah, so the AeroGarden is 34% off right now, which is a huge discount. Usually it's $164. Typically I always see for like $119 when it's actually still getting a discount, but today it's 34% off at $109. I'm seriously considering getting a second one because I love these so much. And I kind of want to do like more, like a variety of more different things, which you can get a bigger one, by the way, from the AeroGarden store here on Amazon if that's something you're interested in doing. So the next item on the carousel today is the Hoover Power Dash. Where is it? So this is a carpet cleaner. It's actually a very, very popular carpet cleaner. It's also very, very, it's very inexpensive. That's one of the things I really like about it, is just the fact that it's super inexpensive, super like easy to use, very, very effective, more effective than you would imagine, honestly. So that's something that you can keep in mind with this, is that it's just very, very easy to use, very inexpensive. And I think at that price, honestly, it's a steal. So normally it's $119. Today's 25% off at $89.99. It has 70,000 reviews. Here you can see it has the dual tank system, the wheels on the bottom for mobility. It has the adjustable height, as well as the very intense brush rolls. Here you could see it pulls out so much dirt, by the way, which I didn't even know was there. And this is why I always say, even if you don't have someone making a mess on your carpet, you just might have like residue over time of just dust and dirt and debris that settles in. So you always want to refresh, you always want to clean, you always want to make sure that, you know, you're kind of like keeping that up. Also, this does come with the Paws and Claws solution from Hoover, which you can choose to use, or you can choose to do, you know, whatever. Like I got the regular Hoover shampoo because I don't have furry friends. But if you do have furry friends, that's definitely an option for you. So let's talk about the Blue Air Pure, you guys. We talked about the Honeywell. Air purifiers in general are like so important. I think a lot of people underestimate the importance of air purifiers because of the fact that, like, you know, if you think about it from a very like simple perspective, right? So we usually want to drink clean water, right? We want to wear clean clothes. Like if your clothes are dirty, you're not going to want to wear it. You're going to throw it in the wash. If your house is dirty, you're going to want to clean it. Your food, you don't want to eat dirty food, obviously, because you're going to get sick. So the same thing goes for your air, right? Air is like one of the most basic human needs. So obviously we need clean air. My journey of air purification started when I was pregnant and I was living in Hollywood, Los Angeles. And as you guys know, Hollywood, Los Angeles, and Los Angeles in general is super overpopulated. So we would wake up to like notifications on the weather and it would say bad air quality today. And we'd be like, what are we supposed to do? Not breathe? So in that moment when I was getting these notifications, I was pregnant. I was like, what am I going to do? So I ended up like buying air purifiers because I was like, okay, well, we can just we can't control what's outside, but we can control the air inside. And so that was how it started. And ever since then, we've just had air purifiers all over the house. So that's why I have a collection, because we have a lot of different rooms. So we have a lot of different air purifiers. So this is the Blue Air Pure. And it's for a 540 square foot space. So a bigger space, but it can actually purify up to 2,500 square feet. So it's not just going to do like your, 540. You can actually go as far as to do more, which is awesome. And then it's only $319. So that's cool. And then it has these, so the fans on the top, then it has the 4 collapsible filters on the bottom. And then it has the pre-filters, which you can see in the bag. It's basically like a cloth like pre-filter. And you can choose to leave those on or off. If you choose to leave them off, it's going to be basically a more Scandinavian look. But you would have to either clean the body of the air purifier more often, or you would have to, change your filters more often. So this is the filter. You just put it on. And you can get these in different colors. So mine by default came with like the black and the blue, but you can get pink, you could get red. Like there's a bunch of different options for like colors that you can get. And that's how it looks like with the filter on. And you just pop it on the top. So when it comes to the actual controls on this, it's very, very simple. It has 3 buttons, 1, 2, 3, and those will be the different modes. And then when it needs the filter to be changed, the filter change indicator will start blinking red. And that's it. It's very, very simple, straightforward, very minimal design. So if your aesthetic is minimal, that's something else to keep in mind. You can literally just have that and it's not going to like throw off your decor. At least that's how I feel. I feel like it's like very sleek in its appearance and design. All right, so the next item that I'm going to share with you guys today is in the bedroom section. So we're going to talk about mattresses and bed frames. So the first one I'm going to share with you guys. And by the way, this bed frame is the Mornington bed frame. We're going to be talking about the mattress, but the bed frame is also on the carousel. But let's take a look at these Ashley mattresses. Hi guys, my name is Persia and I am a host. Ashley Chime is a beautiful brand. They have tons of home furniture, decor, things like that for your home. Their aesthetic is pretty beautiful and I really, really like the brand in general. So I was really excited to share this particular mattress with you guys. This is a hybrid mattress. Essentially what that means is that it has the springs in them as well as the memory foam on top. So that is just like a best of both worlds kind of thing where you're getting like both of those features. This one has 360 individually wrapped coils to give you that bounce and balance that you need to give you a good night's rest. So this one's actually medium firmness, which means that it's not going to be too firm and it's not going to be too soft. It's going to be somewhere in between to give you the amount of support you need. I personally don't like my mattress being too firm or too soft. I like that in between point. It's like a very sweet spot for memory foam. I'm just going to show you guys a little bit of what this memory foam feels like. I absolutely love it. It's so comfortable. Oh my God, you guys have no idea. When I slept on this, I was so happy of how good it was. I literally woke up the next day feeling so rested. I didn't wake up through the night, and I'm actually not the easiest sleeper, so I was really impressed. I usually sleep like 3 to 5 hours, you guys, full disclosure, but I actually slept 8 hours on this mattress the first time I slept on it. So I was pretty impressed, and I would recommend this mattress to anyone if you guys are looking for a hybrid mattress. And also I really, really like that it's so affordable for what you're getting for the price. Unbelievable. I really, really like it. I think that it's definitely a must buy. I've looked at a bunch of other ones and this was the one that caught my attention. All right, so let me know if you guys have any questions about that. How is everybody doing out there? I hope you guys are doing amazing. Let me know. And if you're new here, guys, make sure to hit the follow button. I would love for you guys to be part of my community. We're always doing fun stuff here on my channel, so don't miss out. I'm trying to think what is next here. Let's take a look. So we're going to talk about some more bedroom stuff in just a moment. But let's take a look at the Dyson V series, you guys. This is another really exciting one for me to talk about. If I'm being honest, my 3 top vacuums are my Roomba, my Dyson, and my Crosswave for different reasons. So I use my Crosswave when I have wet messes specifically. So if I have a spill, I automatically reach for my Crosswave, and that's what I use to clean it. Now, if I have if I'm doing my all over the house, I use my Roomba because my Roomba is working and I don't have to, right? So the Roomba will go around the house and do the cleaning. So that's when I'm doing my all over. And then when I want to do cleaning on the go, I use my Dyson. So my Dyson, basically, for example, I had a play date the other day and there were crackers and popcorn all over the floor. So I grabbed my Dyson and I went around and I picked it up. One thing I really love about it is the cordlessness. I think that's the #1 appeal of the Dyson, is that it is cordless, or the Dyson V11 anyway. We're going to explore the Dyson V11. We're also going to talk about the V12. Sorry, the V15. There's no V12, 13, or 14. So this is the V11. It actually gives you a 45-minute runtime on a full charge, and that's pretty much I would say enough for me to get what I need to get done. And then you basically charge it on the docking station. And that's it. It automatically increases its suction when it goes from your hard floors towards your rugs. It does have a lot of different attachments, like your crevice tool for you to clean, your, the top, I don't know what to call it, the corners of the wall, your baseboards, your furniture, things like that. And it has one attachment for your hard floors and your rugs. So it's the same attachment. Stay Home Mom says, happy terrific Tuesday, Persia and Hannah. Cute, love your braids up in a bun. Thank you so much. Hello, Stay at Home Mom. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're having an amazing one. And I hope you had an amazing weekend as well. An amazing holiday weekend. So we're going to talk about the V15 as well, since we are on the topic of the Dysons. The V15 is basically the latest. Oh, it's out of stock. Never mind. I thought it was in stock, you guys. I was going to show you. Well, I could still show you if you guys are curious, if you just want to know about it, but it's not in stock. The next item that I have is the the Bissell Clean View. This is also a vacuum cleaner that's very inexpensive at $118. This one does have 63,000 reviews. It is geared towards pet owners, and I'm going to show you guys a little video. Take a look. Hi guys, my name is Pursia and I am a home and lifestyle blogger, and today I want to talk to you guys about the Clean View Swivel Pet Upright vacuum cleaner from Bissell. Bissell is actually a trusted brand in the vacuum space. Like, they have tons of vacuum cleaners, and one thing I really like about them is that they're pet centered. So they actually give $10 to help pets every time you make a purchase. But also a lot of their products are centered around pet owners. So things like pet hair, pet messes, you can clean up easily with their products. This particular one is also a pet geared vacuum cleaner. It actually has the brush rolls on the bottom that help you. It has like triple brush rolls that help you like avoid like getting hair tangled up in there and getting caught up. It's going to be easy for that. It also has a crevice and pet tool to help you get into hard to reach areas. So that's also a really important thing. It has a 6-foot long hose that you can see right here, as well as a liter size tank for holding garbage and dirt. So it has a pretty big tank, pretty sizable. It also has tons of reviews. It's like really, really inexpensive for what you're getting. You can actually see how many people have actually bought this, reviewed it, they really liked it. But also the price is so affordable, so you're getting a bang for your buck. I really don't think that you could ask for more at that price point. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what this vacuum looks like in action. So I'm just going to turn it on and show you guys as I vacuum this rug right here. I do want to mention you can use this on hardwood floors as well as your carpet. So, you know, you don't have to worry about, you know, getting a different thing for different spaces. You can actually use this on both kinds of flooring. So I'm going to turn this on. There you go. You can hear that powerful suction. So yeah, and the cord for this is actually really long too, so you can get to different parts of the room without, you know, having to unplug, which is really convenient because you don't want to have to plug it in different places every time you move around. So I definitely think this is a great choice, especially at the price point that you're getting it. You're getting a lot of value for your money. So I definitely recommend this, not disappointed at all. And I hope this helps you guys and you guys found some helpful information in here. Thank you. All right, so that was the Bissell Swivel. Let me know if you guys have any questions about it. Christina Nietzsche, hi girl. Christina Nietzsche says, Persia, the white looks right on you. Thank you. This is actually a new hoodie, Christina. And I was like trying to get basics for fall. And this was one that I was like, I hope it works. It has really long sleeves, which I love. I'm a sucker for like a really long sleeve and a zipper. So thank you, Christina. How are you doing today? You guys, Christina is another content creator here on Amazon, which I'm sure you guys already know. Thank you so much for tuning in, friend. How are you doing today? How's your day going? Alicat says, good morning, Persia. Hi, Alicat. How are you? Welcome. Good morning. I hope you're doing amazing. How's your day going so far? You guys, today was a special day. Today was the first day of school for her. Alicat says, how's Zara? She's doing amazing. Me, not so much. All right. Oh my goodness. I can't even. Christina says, I'm good fueling up before my workout. Yes, Christina, I was just telling everyone how after my meeting today, I'm going to hop on the treadmill. I was really good about working out until the past week when I was out of town. Whenever I go out of town, it really throws off my routine. I love traveling, but I hate not having access to my treadmill. Christina, what do you do when you travel? I bet you take, like, you just go to the gym or, like, find a way to work out even when you're traveling, right? Christina says, how are you? I'm doing good. I can't complain. I'm just soaking it all in, taking it all in, processing everything about having a school-age kid. Yeah. How are you guys doing? Talk to me. How was your Labor Day weekend? What did you guys do? What did you guys eat? I'm so nosy. I had wings yesterday. Nothing special. We did have a big breakfast. Like, I cooked brunch for everyone yesterday, but, like, we went to wings. We went to B-dubs. Okay, so the Germ Guardian is the next air purifier. Like I said, a few different options for air purifiers on here. This one is 49% off, so that's a cute little price point there. It is easy to stow away, which is really nice. So if you have, limited space, then this is one that you might consider. But yeah, it uses UV technology as well as HEPA. The UV is what makes this really unique because UV is like a more advanced form of purification. Did I say purification? Sometimes I forget how to speak English. So it's a more advanced method of purification that you'll see only with a few air purifiers. Not all of them are going to have that, and most of them aren't going to have that. So that's something to keep in mind as an added bonus. And of course, the space-saving sort of... Sorry, I'm going to read your guys' messages. Christina says, I rarely travel. Usually it's only for vacation. I don't work out at all on vacation. However, on a rare occasion that I travel for business, I bring bands with me, and most always there's a gym. I'll go at the hotel. Exactly. See, I don't go to the gym at the hotel. But yeah, but that's a really good idea. I should start doing that, actually. Alicat says, I didn't do anything. I'm honoring my best friend with my new profile pic. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. Christina says she's growing up so fast. She sure is. It's like unreal. Even the things she says to me. Like today she said, Mom, are you going to be working and like home all day? I'm going to miss you. I love you. I was like... Christina says, we did a live last night making Wagyu beef sirloin burgers and grinded our meat. The trolls were insane last night. What happened? Spill the tea, sis. Tell me what happened. I know I stopped in briefly, but not for long because it was a really busy day. I wish I could stay longer. But what happened? Tell me. We had something going on here earlier. So the next item that you might have noticed is my hammock, which, by the way, guys, everything in this, in my backyard is in this photo. Everything in this photo, most things in this photo are on the carousel. So if you're still looking for outdoor stuff, which I know a lot of people aren't, so I should probably switch this around. But if you are still looking for patio stuff, there are, all of the stuff in this photo is linked down below. My fire table, my hot tub, my hammock, and so on and so forth. Let me know if you guys have any questions or anything specifically from that photo that you want me to get in depth on. So the next item, Christina, spill the tea. Spill the tea. I want to know. Okay, so the next item is the Apple Series 7 watch. I swear every time I look at this watch, it seems like it's getting more reviews, like 1,000, not 5, not 10, not 20. Thousands of reviews. It's only been out for a short period of time, and even in that short period of time, it's gotten so much feedback, so many sales. It's currently 16% off. They do have different colors. One time I was like, I guess right after Prime Day, this was the only one color they had, but now I think they're back in stock. So this is what it looks like. This is the Series 7, you guys. So they had previous models, obviously, before that. And it does have some of the features of the original Apple Watches, like your internet browsing, your phone calls, your text messages, and so on and so forth. You have all of the apps that you would normally have with your Apple products, whether it's your MacBook or your iPad or your iPhone. You have these different backgrounds that you can use, like watch faces, animation, scenery, photos. And then you also have some added features and bonuses that you wouldn't get with previous models. So one of the things you can do with your Series 7 watch is you can check your oxygen levels. Obviously, you can check your BPM, but you can also check your oxygen levels. And then you can also check your ECG, which is a really, really complex, like, it's a very complex, like, sort of cutting edge technology that you're able to do that from your watch. It is not a medical device, so do not use it as such. Disclaimer from me, disclaimer from Apple. It's not a medical device, but just a really cool device. And then on top of those things, so again, just to recap, you get oxygen app, you get your oxygen app, you get your ECG app, and then you're also able to charge it 30% faster. Oh, yeah, Christina, that sounds like a hot Cheeto mess. I can't believe people do have the time and energy to do that. That's super wild to me. Super wild. Yeah, I don't ever get bothered either because it's just like, man. Sometimes I even laugh because it's, not gonna lie, sometimes I find it funny. I don't know if I'm a troll deep inside, but I don't know what they were saying to you, but I'm sorry, Christina. I'm sorry that happened. We had some really rude stuff said earlier today, but like you said, we can't even let it be a thing, right? I'm making something new. French toast, waffles, and eggs. Breakfast for dinner. I love breakfast, by the way. I will eat breakfast any time of the day. There's no reason to not eat breakfast whenever, however. Oh, really? That's so interesting, Sheila. People are so interesting, I swear. Usually the people that do that, you already know. They're the main ones. So this is the next thing here. And guys, keep the conversation coming. I'm not like cutting you guys off or ignoring you. But the next thing is the little green carpet cleaner. This is going to be, your carpet cleaner, your spot cleaner. As you guys can see, that carpet is actually beige. So this is actually a really good device to be able to kind of clean it and maintain it properly. So it is a corded electric power source. And it has a dual tank system. As you guys can see. And what's really cool about that hose and the brush is that you can scrub away at dirt, and it's going to do a really effective job. So if you guys have any questions about it, feel free to let me know. So the next item is the Shark Vac Mop. And this is actually, honestly, a game changer when it comes to mops, you guys. So it's basically a lightweight appliance, about 5 pounds in weight. It has the disposable mop pads that you can pop on or off whenever, super easy. And it's currently 20% off. It has 24,000 reviews. So when it comes to like how it cleans, it does a really quick, effective, like sweep over. It takes me like 3 minutes. Now, the fact that it's called the Vac Mop, as the name implies, it's a vacuum and a mop, which is really awesome. So vacuum and mop, and then disposable pads. And then on top of everything, this is the best part. cordless. So you don't have to like plug it in. You can just grab it, vacuum, and then mop. Like, it's unreal. And then it has that spray button so you can spray out the solution. Just like so easy to use, so convenient. Absolutely love it. Highly recommend. Over and over and over. Christina says it's going to be healthy protein filled waffles, and then I'm going to turn the waffles into French toast style. That sounds yummy. I love a good waffle and a good French toast. So yeah, Christina, I'm always like, man, I need to come over and eat the food because it always sounds so good. The next item you might have noticed on my carousel, which I'm not going to spend too much time on, is the Levoit air purifier. This one is one that I have in multiple spaces in my home because it's just small, portable, inexpensive. So it's for a 200 square foot space. It has your 2, 4, 6, and 8 hour intervals, your 1, 2, and 3 modes, your nighttime mode, your filter change indicator, your lock screen mode. The fan's on the top and the filter is on the bottom. This one has 72,000 reviews, so it's a top seller. And if you want to see other options, you can go over to the Levoit store and you'll see a bunch of other options as well. Sheila says, I make them both from scratch. How do you make, can I ask a question, you guys? How do you make French toast from scratch? I thought you just soaked like bread inside eggs and then fry it. Am I wrong? Isn't that how you make French toast? I've actually never made French toast before, but I guess I just assume. I usually buy, this is so embarrassing, but I just buy the one in the stores that are like frozen. You just put it in the air fryer. Sheila says, oh, LOL, I was thinking waffles and pancakes. I really honestly would love to be somebody that can just make my own like French toast or waffle from scratch. That seems like a lot. Seems like a lot of work. But then again, everything seems like a lot of work if you don't know how to do it, right? If you know how to do it, you're like, oh, this is easy. Like, there's things that I do that people are like, that's so easy. I'm like, or that's so hard. I'm like, that's so easy. Christina says, yes, Sheila, that's what I'll do from scratch. Yeah. So Sheila says, you just dip bread in egg and milk and vanilla and cinnamon and fry. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So the Cricut Explorer, you guys, this is a cutting machine. So basically, if you're into DIY, then you'll love the Cricuts. They are such a good way of just being able to create all types of really cool stuff, from your labels to your stickers and decals to your iron-ons for your shirts to your tote bags, aprons, coasters, you name it, you can do it with the Cricut. So it's honestly, mine has paid for itself over and over and over again. So I really, really love them. I highly always recommend Cricuts to everyone. I think everyone should have one, whether or not you know what you're doing. Because I actually learned how to do it here on live. Like, I wanted one for the longest time. I kept feeling intimidated, kept feeling like, oh, I'm not going to know what I'm doing. And now I like love them. Unless you make your own bread. I know. We haven't actually used these zojirushi in a few weeks now because I had it on the countertop and we were like using it all the time. But then I wanted more counter space and I put it like into a cabinet and it just hasn't seen the light of day for a few weeks. When I saw you streaming about your zojirushi the other day, I was like, I need to bring my bread maker out. I don't even know if I thought I put it on the carousel, but I guess I didn't. So I'm going to show you guys actually my... I'm going to show you guys my Cricut mica. How do I do? Oh, sorry. I need to do it here. So, I'm going to move these. So this is my Cricut Maker. It's a dream machine, I like to call it. So this is basically all the tools. You can put your tools down here. And then you have your rotary cutter. You have your fine point pens like that you can put in here. And you just pop that in, close it up, and you could do like drawings on there. Or you can just use your cutter to cut the vinyl. This is where you load it up. You press the load button and then you hit the cut button and it'll cut. This is where you can keep some of your pens as well. And then you have a spot here where you can essentially put like your phone, your iPad, whatever it is that you're using. Maybe you're using Design Space. And I'm going to show you guys Design Space so you could see like how this all ties in together. So with your Design Space, it's basically like where you would do your cutouts or whatever it is that you're trying to do. So it's a subscription service. So you do have the option of paying like $7 a month, and then you get everything for free except for maybe like some sponsored, like if it's Disney or something, you'll have to pay an additional fee, which I'm sure would still be cheaper than if you didn't have the subscription. But you can like go here, for example, and just look up images. So I said, you know, I wanted a cheer mom one. Maybe you want like, we're talking about French toast. Let's just write randomly, whatever random thing that comes to your mind. So let's say French toast, right? 343 results for French toast. That is actually pretty wild. I wasn't expecting anything to come up, but it did. And that's the beauty of, let's say French fries. For example, I just saw some French fries. Not to make y'all hungry, but anything you type in there, more likely than not, will pop up. And you can make a design with it. See? All the different French fries. Like there's so many different designs, so many different options. So whatever it is that you're doing, you can just go in there and get free designs, or you could like copy your own designs and put them in there as well. I absolutely love my Cricut Maker. It's so amazing. And then I also have my heat press, which is basically like what you would use. I would say these go hand in hand. I say everyone who has a Cricut needs the heat press. You basically use your heat press to press on designs and stuff like that onto your t-shirts or totes or aprons or things like that. Oh, Sheila says, baking has been a hobby as I'm not a good cook, so I thought I could learn baking. So I actually cook, but I don't really bake, but I haven't ever tried it either. So maybe if I tried it, I feel like if I tried it, I'd probably bake all the time and I'd be like, oh, this is easier than I imagine. I guess I always just see people mixing all these ingredients and I always feel like I'm going to mess up the measurements and stuff. I know that's silly, but I always talk myself out of stuff. If you guys are just tuning in, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Pursia and I am your host today. Let me know if you have any questions, any comments. I'd be more than happy to answer those for you. If this is your first time here on Amazon Live, this is a live interactive platform where we can shop together in real time. There's a carousel down below where I highlight products that I'm talking about, as well as a chatting feature which you can toggle back and forth on, as well as a follow button which you can touch the screen, and the follow button is going to pop up at the top of the screen. Sheila says, Camping Mama says, good morning, Persia. Good morning, Camping Mama. How's it going? Welcome. And then Sheila B says, it is actually easier. There are steps, but you try and then it just clicks. Well, I need to do my first baking project. What I think I'm going to do first is get those clear containers with labels, which is like my jam right now, which by the way, if you guys are looking for those, go on to my Amazon storefront. It's www.amazon.com/shop/Persia official, and you'll see all of my pantry organizational hacks. But yeah, I want to get like clear containers with labels, and I feel like that's going to motivate me. And if I have all the measuring things and everything just lined up so I could easily see it, because that's another thing. I just imagine myself opening up a bag of flour, opening up this, opening up that box, or trying to get powders out of this. Like, it just seems really messy. So I think if I just have everything in jars like labeled, then it'll make it easier for me to just say, okay. And then I think that's another thing that confuses me is like, everything, like it'll be like baking powder, yeast, like flour, and they just all look the same. And that kind of like throws me off, because I'm like, how do I, like, what if I put 2 cups of baking powder instead of flour, and then 1 spoon of flour, and then just totally mess it up. So Sheila says, I use a Christmas popcorn tin for flour. That's actually a really good idea. It's a great idea. What kind of things do you bake, Sheila? Do tell. So this is the Dolphin Knotless CC Plus robotic pool cleaner, guys. If you're still outside, which again, a lot of us are still spending time outside, even if it's for the next 2 weeks or a month, we are going to make the best of it. And if you want to make the best of it, why not get a robotic pool cleaner to clean your pool? This is for a 50-foot in-ground swimming pool, hence the 50-foot hose. You also have obviously your robot and your pump, which you connect to your robot via the 50-foot hose. And that's the pump right there. The pump will basically power your robot, and then it's going to be plugged into a corded, into a power source. And then you just plug it, the hose into the pump and then the robot. Now you have the top load filter cartridges that are easy to use and easy to clean. You have your tracks on the bottom that mobilize the robot, as well as rubber bristle brushes, which scrub away at algae, slime, dirt, and things of that nature. Let me know if you guys have any questions specifically, but this particular model is Wi-Fi operated, hence the name CC Plus. And I would say this is their flagship with 10,855 reviews. So Sheila says, I use a Christmas, I've put baking powder when it called for baking soda. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. See, I would easily do that. So when it called for baking soda or otherwise, I make different kinds of breads, some cakes, muffins, buns, biscuits, puff pastry. Puff pastry doesn't always turn out. You guys, I was reading something. I don't know if you guys read it, but it was saying like all the things that were banned overseas. And one of them was like Pillsbury dough. And then the other one was like Ritz crackers. Did you guys see that? And I was like, oh my gosh, nothing is good for you anymore. Have you heard that before though? It just made me wonder, like, wow. You should make crackers. That would be yummy. I love crackers, by the way, guys. That's why I was really upset when I read that. I was like, wait, I eat crackers like daily. Everything is bad for you these days, isn't it? All right, so the next thing, Camping Mama says, your plants are so beautiful. Thank you, Camping Mama. Which one are you talking about? The Arrow Garden? She is thriving, honey. She is thriving. Okay, so the MacBook Pro is my computer that I'm using right now. Let me just take off this. Don't judge my desk, y'all. Wait, I can't even take this off. Never mind. So my MacBook Air is right here, believe it or not. Let me just push it up. Sorry, not MacBook Air. I meant MacBook Pro. I had the MacBook Air before, but now I have the MacBook Pro because it just has more memory and RAM for me to do the things that I need to do. I just feel like putting it up there so you guys can see. Obviously, I can't show you the actual laptop right now because I'm using it. But this actually has so much like memory, so much power. I have it connected to my camera, which I should turn this camera off. I have it connected to my camera. I have it connected to my computer. I have it connected to my microphone, my streaming software, my QuickTime, my TV, like Design Space, this camera, like everything, and no problems. All these videos I'm playing, it's not freezing. My MacBook Air was freezing after a while because it was overloaded. So it's a really good option for a computer. And worth the investment if you're a pro. Richard says, hello, Pursia. How are you today? Hi, Richard. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How was your weekend? I hope you had a good holiday weekend. So the Brother Sewing and Quilting Machine, guys. I did shop for this for quite a bit. I was very torn about which sewing machine to get, I ended up deciding on this one because I love the extensive amount of stitches. You can get anywhere from 60 to 70 stitches based on these which model you pick. So basically it has easy, like simple stitches all the way down to like intricate stitches, which could classify as embroidery. You have your expandable table, which you can detach or attach. And then you have your expandable table, which you can attach or detach. You have your LCD screen display. You have the cover. You have automatic threading. I mean, there's a lot of bells and whistles with this particular sewing machine that make it really, really awesome, and what I really love about it. So I'm going to show you guys a couple more things, and then we're going to talk about some more Hey Honey skincare before wrapping up. Rome says, hello everyone. Hi Rome, how's it going? So the Nespresso Virtuo. So this is the Nespresso Breville coffee maker. And if you're looking for a coffee maker, this I would say is the fanciest of them. And honestly, for the price, I'm not mad at it. So this is it. It basically, that drawer on the bottom, by the way, doesn't come with it, but how cute, right? You just put your little pods, super cute, super aesthetic. And then this one actually, by the way, the coffee from this thing is divine. So creamy, rich, foamy, like just everything you're looking for in some coffee. It comes with a separate frother that you can use. So you basically put your pod in here and then you brew your espresso. I think in this case it's espresso, but I think you could do like regular coffee too. And then on the other side, you have your frother. You just put your milk, in my case, oat milk and flavoring. And yeah, you can just combine them once you're done. So in this video, you'll see the coffee actually brewing, and then you'll see the separate attachment that you use to froth your milk. This is really cool because you don't have to go to a coffee shop, which is really awesome. And then you don't have to spend the money. So it's eventually going to like pay for itself if you ask me. Look how rich and creamy that looks. Look at that. My caffeine craving is kicking in. Right? Who else is just like, give me that coffee? I'm like, give me that cup. Okay, so Richard says PursiaTV.live, Amazon.com/shop/PursiaOfficial. Thank you so much, Richard. I really appreciate it. Guys, make sure you check out my storefront. Lots of fun things there that aren't on the carousel that you might want to check out. Eric S. is here. Eric with a K. I don't know why I just like to call you Eric with a K. How do you feel about that? Eric with a K. I feel like that's a great nickname for you. Eric says, we brought so much Nespresso cups from Germany. First of all, why am I like... I'm having like a restless leg. I'm just like this. I don't know why. It's like the weirdest thing. Eric says fine with me. Eric with an S. I don't know why. It's just because you spell your name. I mean, sorry, Eric with a K. It's just because you spell your name with K, and I just find that interesting. Why do you spell your name with a K? Is that like the German way of saying Eric? And earlier, Eric, I was using my German accent, and I was like, I feel like I should be calling my Arrogaten. What do you think? Arrogaten. I feel like it sounds very like German. What was I going to say to y'all? I feel like I'm forgetting my life. But I'm just glad you guys are here, by the way. We're going to do a giveaway in a little bit. So I'm glad you guys are here. Vicky says, hey, boo. Hey, Vicky. What's poppin', girlfriend? Eric says, well, I didn't come up with my name. LOL. Erogotzen. Yes. Wait, you didn't come up with Eric with a K? So is it German? Oh, only $4 a box. That's so nice because my coffee maker is Lavazza and I pay $20 a box. 29 maybe. And sometimes it hurts my heart. In fact, every time it hurts my heart. Vicky says, I'm feeling UK vibes. Yeah, guys, my business partners are from the UK, and lately I talk to them and I'm like starting to have a British accent, like just from talking to them. I'll be like, what are you lot doing? What's going on with you lot? Like, you guys is like you lot. I guess a lot of you. Lots. Have you guys heard that before? Oh, I just love a British accent, you guys. So, I really want to have a British accent. Seriously. I wish I had one. If Lori B was here, I'd probably have one. She was here earlier. I'm trying to see if there's anything I missed because we're about to do our... we're going to talk about the Hey Honey stuff, and then we're going to go straight into our giveaway. Yay! Okay, so it looks like we can do it. Let's take a look at this Zenith. Wait, do I have a TV on here that I didn't talk about? No. Did I? No. Okay. We're going to talk about the Zenith bed frame, only because we didn't talk about that yet. So take a look, and then after that, we'll do giveaway stuff. Hi guys, my name is Pursia and I am a lifestyle and home blogger, and today I want to talk to you guys about this amazing Venus Lottie bed frame. This is actually the short headboard bed frame. So as you guys can see, the headboard is pretty short, and that's just so that if you wanted to put a big art piece over your bed, you wouldn't be worried about the headboard kind of intruding in that. So it's meant for like a modern aesthetic for those people who love art. If you're trying to upgrade your bedroom, this is actually the way to go. We actually are obsessed with this beige color because it's very neutral, but you do have the option of getting this in like blue. You can get it in gray and other colors. You also have the option, I should mention, which I thought was really cool, you have the option of getting a USB port in the side of the headboard. So this particular one doesn't have that, but this particular model, the Zenith Lottie, does have those variations. So you could be like, okay, I want a king size with, you know, the USB port, or you could say I want a queen size without it. Depending on what you want, the price is going to range. But I thought that was a really nice thing. It's definitely for the modern person, which is really, really nice. It's also a really nice price point for it. For the quality that we received, we were very impressed with the quality versus the price. So I do feel like it's a good value that it gives you. So that was really nice as well. Let's see what else. This doesn't need a box spring, so you just get your headboard and your bed frame, and you get all the tools that you actually need to set it up. So it's going to be easy to assemble, easy to disassemble if you're moving. So that also makes it really convenient. Also, I do want to mention that the reason why I decided to get it is because it had tons of really good reviews. And so those reviews were the determining factor. So I do want to mention that this product has tons of reviews to look at, and that was what sold it for me. So I definitely give this a thumbs up. I'm not disappointed. And I hope that this video helps you, because I know the bedroom is so important and you do want to make the right choice. So I hope that I've given you guys enough information. All right, so that was the Zenith bed frame. The other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is my desk. And I showed you guys before how it goes up and down. It's like an electric, automatic, like, desk. So it's plugged into electricity. And so it's able to do this. It has 2 hours right here where I'm sitting, where you can hit it up and down. So absolutely amazing. This one has 6,806 reviews. It's a very big desk. There's actually a lot going on my desk right now. A lot going on. And it has so much space for everything that I got going on. You guys might have noticed some products on the carousel that are related to skincare. So we're going to go into that and talk about the Hey Honey skincare. Big shout out to Hey Honey for sponsoring this stream. So we're going to take a look at... One second, you guys. All right, I'm going to go ahead and find this video. I have to send this video to a different file because I thought I had it in there. This shows you how many videos and photos I take on a daily basis. It's actually a crime to do that. It's an actual crime. I probably made this video like last week. Where is it? All right, so here's the video. Sorry, guys. Are you guys still there? Okay. So I'm going to play the video now. So this is the Good Morning Serum. And this is basically what I use to prep my skin. So if I'm going to do makeup, or in this case, we're putting the CC cream, which is a correcting cream. So this is like a silk, like kind of feeling. It makes your skin like really smooth and silky and hydrated, which I really love. Now, the Good Morning Serum, they also have the Good Night Serum. And what that means is that you can use this in the morning and use the Good Night at night. And then here you'll see the CC cream, which you can actually layer if you want more coverage. So the first, in the first instance, I just put a little bit on, right? So this is like if you wanted to just use a little bit and you're not trying to layer it, you just want a little bit of coverage. And I used my hands. Normally I use beauty blenders for everything, or at least a brush, but I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is, especially if you're not someone who likes to, you know, actually do makeup and use like tools and everything. You could just put this on with your hands. So this is the first layer. I'm just seeing your question. Dread says, was just looking at that honey moisturizer. Is it tinted? Maybe I didn't see that. So this one that I'm showing you guys right now is a tinted, it's like a correcting cream / tinted moisturizer. It does hydrate, which is something that I wanted to say as well. It's not just something you put on for coverage. It actually is a treat. That's why it's called Trick or Treat, because it actually hydrates your skin and gives it some nutrients. So it's actually not bad for your skin, which a lot of makeup is bad for you. So that's why I really appreciate this, because look at that. It doesn't look dry or crusty or anything. So that's the second layer. And in this video, I'm actually going to show you a third layer and what that looks like. So you could see it's pretty buildable. And so I'm going to show you what that looks like with the third layer of the CC cream. And you just put that on. Again, very buildable. It's not like it's getting super like crazy. And the reason I wasn't putting much on my forehead, guys, you're probably wondering why. I don't know why. I just always like feel like I have a hard time putting stuff on my forehead. But anyway, so this is it. This is the third. You could see it's like foundation. Now the skin is just completely flawless. And again, very dewy, very much like your skin and not like makeup, which is another thing I really like about it. So after that, you could go ahead, put your lip gloss, concealer, whatever else it is that you're going to be doing. And like I said, this is just plain, just the CC cream. But again, you can do everything else as well, like the rest of your makeup. So you can actually do your makeup with this. And then they also have, so they have the toner. So you have the Good Morning Serum, which is this one. And that's the size of it. Dread, let me know if I answered your question. But this is not tinted. This is just a serum. This is the tinted moisturizer / CC cream. That I don't know if that's the one you were asking about. And you can get these in different colors, and it does adjust to your skin tone. This is the Relax. I don't know if I have that on the carousel, actually. I don't have that on the carousel. Never mind. So we have the toner, and then we also have the Take Away the Drama Mask, which I rant and rave about this so much. It literally takes all the impurities out of your skin. This is like practically empty. I brought this one down because it's empty. I have my full one upstairs. But this is what it looks like. It's like a copper peel off mask, and it'll basically like dry on your skin. So it's like a little like pasty kind of consistency. And then when you put it on your skin, it dries, and then you just like peel it off. When I tell you the feeling that you get after peeling this off, it just feels so good. You could just feel it's called Take Away the Drama, because you can feel the impurities, you could feel the grossness, you could feel everything just coming out and leaving your skin fresh, glowy, and beautiful. That's a good question. So, Dress says, yes, you did. Some moisturizers break me out, so I have to watch it. So, this one's a really good one. It's called the Relax. It's not on the carousel, but if you go over to the Hey Honey store, you'll find all of these items. So, this is the Relax Propolis and Honey Soothing Moisturizer. So, if you have irritated skin, this is a good one because it'll like soothe you. And then they also have the 911 Pro Gel, which is also for breakouts and like emergencies like that with your skin. So, I hope that helps. Let me know if you have more questions, Dread. I love when you guys ask questions, so please let me know. And guys, it is finally time. The time is here for a giveaway. So if you guys are ready, let me know in the chat. We're going to do a giveaway today for you wonderful people. So, Vicky says ready, Richard says ready, Evan says ready, Eric says ready. And guys, if you're new here, hit that follow button. So, the rules are you must be following, you must be 18 plus, you must have a unique username, only one guest per person. Wait for Pursia to start. If more than one person selects the same number, there will be a tie breaker. Multiple entries will be disqualified. Camping Mama says ready. Sheila B says ready. I'm going to go ahead and get ready too because I'm not ready. Y'all ready, but I'm not ready. Just kidding. No, I'm really not. All right, so I'm going to pull up the random number generator. How am I cold right now? Like, I'm literally wearing, like, a hoodie. And it's not even fall yet. And I'm freezing. I need to go, like, be active or something. Alright, so I think I'm ready too. So we're going to do... If you guys are just tuning in and you're new here, make sure to hit the follow button. And you can enter the giveaway contest. Sheila says, I get randomly cold. So I'm just going to wait for everybody to put their numbers in. Anybody else? Oh my goodness, that's crazy. La da da da. Last call for anybody who wants to participate. Annie Oakley, hi, how's it going, friend? Welcome. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and close. So the number is 16 and the winner is Eric. But Eric, I have a question. Were you the person who won my last gift card giveaway? I feel like you were. So I guess I need to know if you can see the number from behind me or something. Because how are you winning all these gift cards? That is so funny. Everyone's saying congratulations, Eric. But Eric, I need to know. I need to know how you do it. Congrats, Eric. You are the winner of our gift card giveaway today. Woo woo. Eric with a K. Eric with the K. Eric says it's a mental skill, or is it luck? I need to know. The reason why I want to know is because I never win a single thing in my life. Like, never. Never, ever, ever. In fact, I hate things where, you know, you could win something because I just know I'm not going to win. So I need to know the secret. Is it just luck? Sheila says I rarely win either. Me, you both, Sheila. Eric says, honestly, luck. Well, that's good. Well, let me send you your gift card while I'm here so I don't forget. Yes, I really want to know the secret, Eric, with a K. I do want to know. I'm just sending Eric's gift card. How does that increase the probability, Eric? I don't get it. All right, Eric, you should be getting your gift card now any second. Y'all, I don't got the energy for all the chat stuff for real, for real. I'm just like, whatever. I don't know what Richard you said. And all the stuff that I just don't, I can't. My goodness. I guess I'll moderate that. All right, guys. So, Richard, did you get your gift card? This kind of stuff will make you scratch your head like, what is happening right now in my life? Okay. So, you know, I try not to look surprised or shocked ever, but believe me or not, you guys, I'm in absolute shock. So, yeah. How do you do that? Anyway, I'm about to get off live anyway, so. So Eric, are you still there? Did you get my gift card? Oh, yeah. Ali says you should be able to, but you can't. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think you can do that. Oh, I missed that. Well, not that I wanted to not miss it, but that's crazy. Richard says, Sheila says, have a good day. See you soon. Thank you, Sheila. I'll probably do DIY tomorrow. Does anyone remember who I owe a shirt to? Because I can't remember. That's a great point, Ali. That's actually a really good point. Thank you. Sheila B says Taurus shirt. Was that for you, Sheila? Let me know, Sheila, and let me know your size, because this one I think was a small, but I don't mind actually making you. This one's the small that's already made, but I actually want to make you yours because I am a Taurus. Taurus team. I love that you're part of my Taurus like fam because I love Tauruses. But I can make you one like this if you tell me your actual size, and then I can just make you your own with the actual size. I think you said you're a medium, right? If I remember correctly. Let me know. Yeah, but I want to make you one from scratch so we can do a DIY. Yeah, let's do a medium. Do you want a black one or a white one? Alicat says, I always date Taurus and Libra for some reason. What are you? My husband's a Virgo. Oh, black. Perfect. I got you. Let me just double check while I'm here. So, Sheila, I will probably be live. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Ooh, that's an XL. Never mind. I have a medium here. I'm pretty sure I do. I put all my shirts in like one. Oh yeah, I think you told me that you were a Scorpio before and I should have remembered. That's a medium. And this is a really cute top, by the way. So. Yeah, I don't have long sleeves. I don't. I only have short sleeves, unfortunately. Hopefully that works for you. Richard Hot Chili Pepper says, don't forget to follow Pursia. Yay! Thank you so much, Richard. Yeah, that is so cute, right, Sheila? I got you, girl. We will do this tomorrow. I will look at some designs. We're going to have fun. I'm excited. I haven't cricketed in so long. You know, that's like my therapy, right? I use cricketing for therapy. Like, it makes me feel so good. Like, there's something about cricketing that literally speaks to my soul and just calms me down. It makes me feel good. I think it's like using my hands and being creative just does something for me. Oh my God. What is happening in life? I'm just gonna try to do something. Um, okay, guys. Are you guys still out there? Your girl is moving real slow today. I'm sorry, guys. My brain is like loading. It just seems like every time I'm like talking to you guys, something else just keeps popping up or just a lot going on. Usually I'm not used to this. I'm used to like one troll comment in like 5 million years. But whatever. Camping Mama says, how can I get one of your beautiful shirts? We could actually do that this week, Camping Mama, because I have time. I got time today. I got time, not today. I got time tomorrow. I got time the day after. I am now a school mom, whatever you want to call it. So I got time. I got you. Camping Mama, what is your size? Tell me now. And we will plan. Christina says, if only they had correct spelling. Christina, where you're, what did I say when they were talking about someone? Yeah, it's just a lot right now, you guys. What am I doing something wrong? What do I do? Thanks, Richard. Christina, I love you. Don't mind the haters. All right, guys. I'm gonna head out. It's been fun hanging out with you guys. Camping Mama. Okay, so Camping Mama says, okay, got you. Hold on. Let me just go here because I'm a little bit confused. So Camping Mama says, let me just go on my app. All right, so Camping Mama says, so excited. Okay, I got you. And then give me an idea of what you want to do. And Jennifer, I did not forget you. You're here right now. So let me know as well. Because we got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all of those days. I have enough time to DIY. So you guys just let me know. And then we will schedule each person for one day. So tomorrow we can do Sheila, and then the day after we can do Camping Mama, and after that we could do Jennifer, or however it works best for y'all. And Evan says, thank you, Pursia. Have a great day. Thank you so much, Evans. Thank you guys all so much. Richard, thank you for your help. Evans, thank you for tuning in. Camping Mama, Jennifer Lude, Christina and Nietzsche, my love. Who else was here today? Eric with a K. Annie. Alley Cat. Lori B was here earlier. Vicky. Vicky. Dread was here. Just trying to think of everybody that was here. Jennifer. Wait, what did you guys say? Yes. Yes. All right, I'm gonna head out, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. God bless you all, and until the next one, bye.